Hi, this is Kathy, and this is the intraday harmonic scenario for gold futures. And what we're looking for is price to hold above or below one of these key levels, above 1231.2, then more important, above 1245, and that would increase the probability of testing this brown zone here. Now, this is one of those situations to where we're like right at the brink of determining which harmonic pattern. So I would look for either 1257.8 or 1264.4, or that as a complete zone for price to test, okay? Providing price gets above 1245. Now, the other scenario is what we're looking for is a breakdown of 1220.9, because what's happening here is we do have our first triangle, right? And we're forming the third out of four legs. It's either the third out of four legs for the upside completion target or the final leg if we're going into the ABCD mode. And the determining factor of that is what happens at 1206. If price gets there, that's the do or die level for this brown bat. Okay? It could be a Gartley. It's really a fine line, and it just depends on how far this pulls back to give us a better feel as to which one of these levels has a higher probability, and that's when you use ABCD and BC correlations. So for now, I'm just going to look at that as a zone because I do have a weekly sword line there, and so this is a PRZ 1257.8 to 1264.4. Now, upside continuation has an ideal target at this 1312.6. Why isn't that on there? Hold on. Okay, I had it hidden, so now it'll show. So what we're going to be looking for above 1271.9 is going to be, this has a strong probability of being a rejection point at this 1289.8, okay? Now, how much it rejects, if at all, is very key because it could just have a knee-jerk reaction and just pull back and test 1279.4 or 1271.9. And I know I'm getting ahead of myself, but that's what harmonics do. They give you a whole scenario when price does whatever, okay? So ideally, if price is going to hold above this 71.9, then I'm going to be looking for that 13.12.6 target, but be aware that this is definitely a scaling point at 89.8. Okay, I think I covered all that. I'm going to go over CL, so just a second. All right, CL completed a bullish bat and retraced. It's a respectable retracement at 38.2%, but it's still a shallow retracement. And so now price is coming back to retest the BAT PRZ, right? And so what we're going to be looking for is price going to be able to invalidate this bear cross, or if it's going to break down this previous swing point of 37.91, and we have two distinct targets, okay? Well, three actually. 37.5, there's a gap right below there. I believe it's 37.46. And then we have a sword line and an alternate bat target at 36.93. Potential breach there to tag that gray zone, 36.66. And then the ideal target is down here at 34.43 that correlates with the gap. Now, what this also does, well, we'll go over the volume profile in just a second. Okay, so those are the downside targets, meaning that each one of these targets is a scaling point should price hold below that 37.91. Now, if we get a bounce here, we could just go into a neutral zone, right? And the volume profile chart will help to show why. But we could just chop around in between this gray zone and this swing point. And so really, ideally, we want to see price take one of those out. If price is able to push back up and hold above the gray zone, this is a golden ratio zone, then I would anticipate it to test the top of the golden ratio zone. And if it holds above there, the inclination is, so this significant level here correlates with this triangle point. So a hold above there, then more importantly, each one of these noted levels increases the probability of going to higher targets. And Every harmonic pattern dreams of retracing at least, ideally 100% or more. And so the 100% retracement would be 42.49. And that's what it's dreaming of. So far, it's only gotten a third of the way there, right? So these are going to be the levels that we want to see if it can break or hold. And then volume profile, as you can see, this is very interesting. I always find this so interesting. The composite shows that it's a double POC, meaning there's two areas of acceptance, and these areas are 39.41 and 38.24. And so right now we've had 4 days of price honing in around those magnets, right? And it's not until price can initially take out these small neutral zones, and then more importantly the larger neutral zones, before it would seek different value. So it's got to get past these valleys to get to the other peaks. So the downside peak is 35.29. The upside peak, if we take out these neutral zones, is 41.36. And when you can find correlation with harmonic patterns, like this magnet of 41.36 is going to be in this region of the double sword line, right? Above the golden ratio zone. This one down here at 35.29 is going to correlate with getting to this crab PRZ. Okay?